Vine a ver a los gatos.
Here for the kitties, huh? I suppose we do have a lot of cute cats here. They're all quite friendly. In fact, many other customers are here for the same reason. After all, there aren't many places in Mondstadt where you can just relax and interact with friendly cats.
I've never seen such a bunch of arrogant and stubborn cats. I don't understand why people like them so much. Besides, shouldn't the main purpose for going to a tavern be drinking without getting cat hair in your beverage?
Pero son muy lindos.
What kind of reason is that? So long as they're cute, nothing else matters?
Well, judging from the customers, that seems to be the case. See? This traveler is here for the cats as well. However, you've come at a most unfortunate time. Our cats seem to have snuck out to play somewhere. If you're willing to wait, Diona here should be able to bring them back shortly.
Huh? When did I agree to go fetch those little troublemakers?
Consider it a task straight from tavern management. Besides, the cats are quite fond of you, so you're the natural pick for the job.
They're probably just bored and wandering off to get people's attention.
Is that so? Well, anyway, it'll be up to you to bring them back here. Oh, and didn't you say that you're here to see the kitties? If you're up for it, perhaps you could accompany Diona to retrieve them.
Pensé que falta
Maybe after interacting with them
directa.
for a bit, the cats will get to know you and seek more of your attention.
De acuerdo.
The 3 cats that snuck out are Roger, Nelson, and Paisley. Diona, you usually take care of them, so you should be quite familiar with these 3, right?
Ugh, them again. And they even dared to sneak out during working hours. Don't they have any sense of duty as tavern cats?
Come on, not every kitty can be as reliable and caring as you, Diona.
I am not a cat! Whatever. So all we have to do is bring them back to the tavern, right? That shouldn't be a problem. Let's scurry out of here. They love wandering around the center of town, so let's check there first.
I'll leave you to it. In the meantime, I'll keep an eye on things here at the tavern. Once you've found the little rascals, please bring them right back.
Their tracks end here. Looks like they ran off somewhere else.
¿Cómo los encontraremos?
Don't worry. Those cats are very stubborn. But it's because they're stubborn that they're also easy to understand. I have another idea. Let's pay a visit to Marjorie at With Wind Comes Glory. Roger broke his cat toy recently and I ordered him a new one there. Maybe he snuck out because he didn't have anything to play with.
Parece que lo conoces muy bien.
I only know these things because I want them to do their job and not mess around. Come on, let's head over to Marjorie's store.
Oh, hello, Diona. You must be here for the cat toy you ordered? I just finished preparing it and made it extra durable according to your request. Your kitty should be able to play with this one for quite some time.
Much appreciated. Margaret will come and settle the fees later.
No problem. So, that cat named Roger, is he usually at the Cat's Tail?
That's right. He's almost always in the tavern.
Wonderful. I'll definitely make some time to head to the tavern and play with him.
Oh, I see. Well, you're welcome to visit anytime.
I gotta say, you're awfully particular when it comes to taking care of that cat. You even provided me a list of materials to use for his cat toy.
Well, that's just because Roger tends to get excited whenever he plays with the customers. He always ends up ruining his toy. This time we needed to make it more durable so that it would last longer. He usually just lounges on the cabinets when no one's around.
Creo que es porque prefiere estar con gente.
You really think so? Well, I'm not interested in figuring out what those cats are thinking. They're just stubborn. That's how all cats are. Let's head over to Sarah at Good Hunter. She always makes Nelson's cat food. He's the one that always eats the most. And even though he's always eating, he somehow weighs the lightest. I really have no idea what he's up to all the time.
Welcome to Good
De
Hunter.
hecho, yo sí
Oh, hey,
conozco
Diona.
personalmente
How
un
can I help you?
caso al revés. De nada más, o sea, hablaré de forma general para no dar detalles, pero de alguien que por aún si come poquito, engorda más. O sea, no importa si come poquito o si tiene una dieta saludable o si come pura lechuga, lo que quieran, engorda más. Y eso es súper, súper extraño. También conozco un caso que no sé si tiene que ver algo especial como de este caso, pero también que come un montón y su figura se mantiene delgado. Es que es como, si digo delgado creerán que es hombre, pero si digo delgada creerán que es mujer, y si digo delgade, no sé, supongo que la dejaré como delgado, que es la palabra. Su figura se mantiene delgada. Ah, bueno, es que sí, la figura delgada es el, ¿cómo se dice? Connotativo. Sí, el punto es ese, que conozco ambos casos. Uno que sí sé que es médicamente así, y el segundo que les menciono que come y mantiene una figura delgada. Ahí sí, para que vean, no estoy seguro si es algo más médico o si solo es algo del destino, no sé, porque tampoco usaba dieta ni nada. Ni tampoco nada, hacía mucho ejercicio. Y sí, conozco ambos casos, es gracioso cómo funciona.
Hello, Sarah. I'd like some more of that cat food I bought last time.
Oh, is my favorite kitty Nelson hungry again? Hold on one moment. I'll have the kitchen prepare it for you.
A petición de Sara, la cocina prepara la comida
All
para el
right,
gato.
here's the cat food. It hardly takes any ingredients to make, so it's on the house. But please, if you can bring Nelson with you next time, everyone wants to pet him.
Sure, I'll see if he wants to come.
¿Crees que con la comida sea suficiente?
Nelson's not usually very fond of people, but as soon as he smells some dried fish, he'll do anything you say. And once he starts eating, he doesn't ever stop. Someone has to drag him away from the food. Kinda like the old drunks at the tavern. But the amount of food isn't too much this time, so it'll be fine if he finishes it all. All right, we have all we need for now. Let's go find Roger and Nelson. We'll deal with Paisley later. Roger always likes to sit in high places. Maybe we should go check the
No me
rooftop.
hagan buscar.
Do you know how to get on top of the buildings here? If not, you can just wait down here and I'll take care of it.
Me subo a los tejados a menudo.
Really? You don't look like much of a climber, but if you say so. Let's go up and look for Roger together. Wait, see that cat there? That's Roger. He really picked a high place to sit this time. But don't get too close. If we startle him, he might run away. Okay. Remember all the things we prepared? Now is the time to make use of them. So, do you remember what would be better for attracting Roger?
Porque de la nada, es un quiz. El juguete.
Hey, you've got a pretty good memory. That's right. Cat toys are Roger's favorite.
Usas el juguete para gatos para atraer a Roger.
Wow! He let his guard down almost immediately. Looks like he was just waiting for someone to come and play with him. Oh, that little rascal. He always looks so smug, but the moment he sees people, he suddenly becomes all loving and affectionate. No wonder the customers like him so much. The first thing they ask when they visit the tavern is if Roger's around. Eesh.
Principalmente van a la taberna por tus bebidas, Diona.
Well, obviously. The Cat's Tail is a tavern, after all. No matter how cute these little kitties are, they're only there to compliment my cocktails. All right, let's bring along Roger and go find Nelson. Now, Nelson likes places that are warm. In fact, the last time I went looking for him, I found him in the bush next to the blacksmith. So, let's go look for him there. Yep, I knew we'd find Nelson here. And he looks like he's about to fall asleep. Huh, could it really be more comfortable than in the tavern? Anyway, let's take out the things we've prepared. I'll let you choose which to give him.
¿Otra vez el juguete? Usamos la comida para gatos.
That's right. Nelson loves eating this stuff. The cat food will definitely make him happy.
Usas la comida para gatos para atraer a Nelson.
Don't the customers at the tavern already feed you enough? How can you still be so excited to see food all the time? Oh, and there you go, snarfing everything down as always. Why do customers like you so much? They even fight over who gets to feed you. Are you just
Siento una
pretending to be
perspicacia de
hungry
celos.
all the time? Just to get the customers to come take care of you? What a cheeky little guy. No wonder customers completely forget about their drinks after seeing him.
Tus bebidas especiales ya traen a bastantes personas.
Of course. You should see the looks on those old drunks' faces when Nelson
Siento
spills
que si
over their
eliges las
cocktails in
otras
the
dos
tavern.
opciones, vamos por otro lado.
Go ahead, pick him up. He doesn't weigh much. I really have no idea how he stays so light. All right, let's go find Paisley. He used to always sneak out to go to the cathedral before. So, let's start there.
¿Le gustan los juguetes?
Nope, he doesn't like either of the things that Roger and Nelson like. I'll tell you more when we get there.
Vienen a misa.
Aha! Just where I thought I'd find you, Paisley.
¿Ahora qué usamos?
We don't need to do anything. Paisley doesn't fancy anything special. He just does whatever he's in the mood for. To sum it up, he's just a self-centered little cat. Even back at the tavern, he hardly ever interacts with any customers. Usually he prefers to just play with the other kitties. But enough about Paisley. Let's just take him and head back. I'll pick him up. He doesn't usually run away when I carry him in the tavern. Wait. You want to pick him up? I'm telling you, Paisley just ignores strangers.
Ok, es todo tuyo.
Listen, Paisley. Just be good and stay there, okay?
Peli se acurruca contra Diona.
Oh, good kitty. That'll do. You really are pretty cute when you're being good. Hey! Why are you looking at me like that, huh? He only listens to me because I feed him all the time. That's all. For some reason, many customers actually like his personality. Once Paisley bobbles his head at them, they all start looking like they'll be willing to buy him cat food for the rest of his life.
Básicamente creo que cuando con su cabeza los ignora, mucha gente le compraría un montón de comida solo para llamar su atención.
If only we got a few more cats at the cat's tail, then I wouldn't need to spend all my time making drinks anymore. All I'd have to do is take care of the kitties and let the customers come and pet them.
Pero sin tus bebidas, los clientes no sabrían de estos gatos.
Well, of course. If it weren't for the money my drinks bring in, how would we pay for their
Sí,
choice
si elige
of
las otras
food?
tres opciones, ella se va a sentir mal.
Roger, Nelson, and Paisley. Yep, we found them all. Let's hurry and bring them back. Otherwise, they won't be able to work when the tavern opens tomorrow.
Oh, it looks like the kitties are back, as well as our customer.
Hey, I'm not one of the cats.
Diona combina muy bien con el estilo de la taberna.
Of course. In fact, Diona is our best bartender.
Please don't misunderstand my work as a bartender here. It's actually the first step in my plan of bringing destruction to Mondstadt's alcohol industry. You've seen the drunkards stumbling around the city, right? No matter how well-dressed or honest of a person they actually are, once they start drinking, they become terrible people. Nothing good comes of alcohol. It makes people foolish, lazy, and ugly. That's why I plan on making the most disgusting drink there ever was. Everyone will realize how terrible alcohol really is. That way, Mondstadt will finally be rid of alcohol and freed from its snarling teeth.
Es un plan muy ambicioso.
Of course. And that's why I became a bartender in the first place. I must understand anything and everything there is to know about alcohol. This is the first step in my plan.
Pero a todo el mundo parece gustarle tus bebidas.
What? I'm still experimenting. You know, it's more difficult than you think to make the most disgusting drink the city has ever
Agarras agua del
tasted.
excusado,
Anyway, I'll find a
echas
way to
un
make my
moco,
diabolical cocktail
azúcar.
and keep everyone away from
Tienes una
alcohol.
bebida.
Although I haven't discovered how yet, but I will. Anyway,
Estamos ya
didn't
con
you come all
pensar
this
en
way to
eso.
just see the cats? Now that all three of them are back in the tavern, why don't you go inside and play with them? Oh, and in return for all your help, I'll make a special drink just for you. Non-alcoholic, of course.
No hubiera sido su mi majestad. No hubiera sido mejor que su plan fuera hacer bebidas súper más deliciosas sin alcohol. para darles a saber que las bebidas sin alcohol son mejores con las de alcohol. I don't know, digo, cada quien su forma, ¿no? De destruir la industria de vinocotería de Monster. Fiesta de gatos. Parece que va a haber una gran fiesta felina en la taberna Cola de Gato. Ok, está bonito. Este final que desbloqueamos es el... De hecho no sé si ya me... Caray. ¿Qué era esa misión? No lo grabé en días seguidos, es que... Ay, mis horarios. Sí, se me hace que si elijo todas las segundas opciones, vamos a conseguir la otra. Cosa que la forma de conseguir el final alternativo es el juguete. Es decir, lo contrario a que Diona es la importante en la taberna, sino decir que los gatos son una verdadera importancia, dando lo que posiblemente sea un final un poco triste. Ya que, si me pregunta a mí, siento que ella tiene celos de los gatos, porque la gente... Ella siente que la gente va a su taberna por los gatos y no por ella, entonces ella se siente mal de que pues no está logrando lo que quiere. Pero obviamente eso presenta una contradicción, porque el punto de ella, su plan es hacer que la gente disfrute sus bebidas sin alcohol. O bueno, el punto es que quiere arruinar la industria del alcohol. Entonces, ¿por qué te molestaría que los clientes no van por tu alcohol, sino van por tus bebidas alcohólicas, sino van por tus gatos? De hecho, eso es parte de tu plan, o más bien a favor de tu plan. La gente se da cuenta que el alcohol no es lo mejor, pero supongo que, no sé, hay algo extraño. Es muy lindo.
Yeah, that's the problem. Who cares about specialty drinks when you have these fluffy little kitties to play with, right? If you ask me, the tavern doesn't need any more new drinks to attract customers. Just get more cats and people will come. All right, let's bring...
De hecho, estaba pensando, ¿qué tal si ella, porque ella muestra una actitud, por lo menos como yo lo siento, muestra una actitud de, ella también está de acuerdo, pero no quiere aceptarlo. ¿Por qué? No lo sé precisamente. ¿Por qué no aprendes de él?
Take a hint? From him? Ha! Forget it! We should probably just get more cats at the tavern. They seem to attract more customers than my drinks. Go ahead, pick him. Meow. Meow.
Peli no reacciona para nada.
See? No response at all. Here, just let me do it. Listen, Paisley. Just be good.
Eso ya lo sabemos.
Oh, good kid. Hey! What? For some reason, many... If only we got a few more...
Quizás incluso ganarías más dinero.
You agree as well? Fine. Once I get back, I'll suggest getting a few more cats and let them attract all the
Sí, estamos
customers.
eligiendo el camino del
My
imbécil.
specialty drinks aren't what the customers are after anyway. You know what? Just bring the cats back to the tavern. That's why you came in the first place, right? To see the cats. I'll walk back myself.
¿Por qué no vamos juntos?
I have to hurry back and convince the tavern to hire a few more cats. They're the key to attracting customers, after all. Cocktails. No need for those anymore.
No. Meninos difíciles de encontrar. Los gatos son criaturas tan impredecibles. De hecho sí, porque ella es de linaje felino, entonces sí tiene una actitud medio así. Qué lindo, qué chistoso, qué mal por la forma en la que terminaron las cosas, pero da risa en retrospectiva. Vamos a ver, no le hagan caso a eso, no le hagan caso a eso. Pam, pam, pam. Ok. Tiene un final. Hasta eso me doy cuenta que tiene como que hasta ahora cada una de las ramificaciones un contraste. O sea, uno bueno y uno malo. Hubiera sido en el caso 6, ¿no? Por el hecho de que, pues, o sea, si siguen esa lógica, que debe haber uno bueno y otro malo. Pero ni siquiera sé cómo te lo quieres, así que... Quiero un sabor especial.
A drink with
Corona. No,
special
esperen,
flavoring,
digo...
huh? Well, that'll be easy enough. I was planning on looking for some more flavorings.
Yo no sé nada de
anyway.
eso, por cierto.
I got a list of things we can search for. Let's go visit Blanche first. I placed an order for some flavoring ingredients that should be ready by now.
Como estaba diciendo,
Welcome.
no
Is
sé
there
nada
anything you
de
need?
bebidas alcohólicas. De hecho, a veces confundo. No, en mi cabeza tengo la idea de que el alcohol que tengo para curar heridas sirve para eso, pero sé que no. Bueno, no sé nada. O sea, sé que existen cervezas, vinos, eh, Wow, espérate, son cervezas, vinos. ¿Qué otra cosa hay? No puede ser lo único que hay. Ron, champaña, whisky. Algo más. No, digo, para que vean, ese es mi conocimiento en el área del alcohol. Personalmente no estoy muy interesado.
Hello, Blanche. Is the order I placed last time ready yet?
Diona, let me see.
Let me
Yes.
see.
15 lizard tails, 7 vials of butterfly dust. Everything other than the bottle of frog mucus is ready.
No rush on that. I'll take whatever's ready. Someone from the tavern will come to settle the bill later.
All right. Thank you for your business.
Parece más material alquímico que ingredientes.
Well, I did ask Timaeus before about what ingredients they use to improve the taste of alchemic medicine. He mentioned things like lizard tails and crystal cores, but I think crystal cores overlap too much with the texture of ice cubes, so I chose not to use them. I have, however, always wanted to try frog mucus. According to Timaeus, it can make the texture of a drink as thick as mud. Now all we have left to get is some fish scales and slime condensate.
What?
Let's search for those in the wild. Once we have everything, I can make you that drink. We made it! Whether it's the meat or other parts, the fish here have great texture and quality. There's also a strong but interesting grass-like scent to the meat and scales here, too. Most people can't handle it, but to the foodies that have unique taste, it's amazing!
¿Qué estás tratando de decir? Sabes mucho de peces.
Well, I just heard stuff from a bunch of old drunks while I was making drinks. It's not like I went out of my way to learn about fish or anything. Anyways, go down there and catch us a few fresh fish. I have too many ingredients here, and it'd be a hassle for me. Hey, you're
Para
pretty
quien se lo
good
pregunta,
at
sí,
this.
tuve que
And you
agarrar
swim
peces que
really
estaban
well,
ahí en
too.
orillas sin moverse.
You're almost as good as the cats I look after. First, we need to
Gracias.
scrape off the scales. Oh, and make sure you also collect the mucus on the fish. The smell of fish, along with that unique grassy smell, it's so strong. But that's okay. It's the potent aroma we need.
Voy a alejarme lo más que pueda de esto.
It's too much for you, huh? I guess I can understand. You're not a professional bartender, after all. Your tolerance for special ingredients is not like mine. All right, that'll just about do it. Soaking the scales in the mucus collected from the fish will help preserve them for now. Next, we need to get some slime condensate. I know a place with tons of slimes. Let's go! Look! Those are the slimes we're looking for. If I go after those slimes, I might ruin all the ingredients I have with me. That would be bad.
Mi cuello se
Can
rompe.
you defeat those slimes and bring me the slime condensate? Great job! Quick
Al nada
and
apareció el
precise.
temerario Pala del
Only people
peligro
who
y
don't drink
tuve
can
que
fight like
salvarlo
that.
también.
I think slime condensate will enhance the taste and
Uy.
texture of the drink. You might be a little unfamiliar, but aside from the taste of the alcohol, those old drunkards are also very keen on the texture of the drink. They've even invented a number of phrases to describe it. For example, sticky like honey, or as refreshing as the springs. They use these beautified ways of describing their drinks. But drinking is drinking. It doesn't matter how you make it sound. Alcohol is still a terrible thing.
Siento que todo este
The
encuentro es
reason
una
why I want to
lección
use
moral.
slime condensate is because I want a dense, sticky consistency. Once I put this into a drink, I'm sure it'll preserve its form and start absorbing the alcohol quickly. Those boozers wanted to try something different, huh? Well, they can try this sticky, gooey, drunken slime.
¿Por qué quieres usarlo para preparar bebidas?
So I can make the worst drink conceivable and show everyone the true nature of alcohol. In order to attract customers, taverns use all kinds of strategies and schemes to make people believe that alcohol is not only good, but a necessity. They use special ingredients, come up with fancy names, and promote limited-time drinks for holidays and events. They come up with all kinds of reasons to get people drinking. And Dawn Winery is at the heart of it all. They have no boundaries when it comes to selling alcohol. Their one and only goal is to make sure that people keep drinking and that their own pockets are filled with money.
Diluc estornuda en
Not
estos
only is it
momentos.
a crime, but it's all a scam. No good can come from alcohol. My mission is to make the worst drink ever, to wake people up and free Mondstadt from the jaws of alcoholism. This is why I'm always searching for new ingredients and experimenting with them. However, up until now, I haven't been able to make a single bad drink. No matter what ingredients I use, all the drinks I mix only make those deadbeat drunks all the happier. I've already lost track of how many kinds of ingredients I've tried. I've even used ingredients way more unusual than this, and I've yet to ever succeed. I really don't know what I need to do to make the most horrendous drink in the world.
¿Cómo sueles preparar las bebidas?
I've always stuck to my own way of making drinks, although I've watched other bartenders before and learned a bit from them as well. What are you trying to say? That my methods aren't professional enough?
Solo hice una pregunta.
Believe me, I've done my research. I've studied how to handle a shaker, adjust the temperature of the glasses, and even the subtle techniques of stirring.
¿Por qué no empezamos por ver tu técnica de preparación de bebidas?
My mixing technique? You're saying the reason I can't make terrible tasting drinks is because of my technique? It's true that I've never been professionally trained, but I hear from the old drunkards that it's very complicated, that every step must be precise, and that even the slightest mistake is unacceptable. Or else...
¿La bebida tendrá mal sabor?
That's right! Or else the drink will taste bad! I see! I've never thought of it this way before. First, we need to find someone to ask about the techniques of mixing a great drink. Then, we'll use the same ingredients and purposefully mess up every step of the process. Oh, this might finally work. Wait a second! How did you come up with this idea? You don't secretly drink a lot, do you?
Dudo que alguien en este mundo me venda alcohol.
That's a good thing. It'd be best to never have even a single drop. All right, then. First, I need to find a professional bartender, one that I could consult about the ways of mixing a drink professionally. Now, where could I find someone? Does this mean I need to go to Angel's Share or Dawn Winery? Nope, never. I refuse to ever set paw in those places. Don't even ask. I have my own reasons.
Es
Let's
solo
head back
principios.
first. We've collected plenty of ingredients. As for the mixing techniques, I'll figure out another way.
Diona? And this is? Oh, it's the honorary knight. Oh, what a
Yo.
coincidence running into you two here. Are you out collecting ingredients? So what are you planning to whip up this time? It's always a surprise to see what you make. I myself know a thing or two about mixing drinks, but Elzer tells me that my drinks can't even compare to Diona's. They seem to lack that special something. I've been looking for some inspiration, but I've been stuck in a rut. I'm not sure whether it's the traditional techniques I use, or if I'm just too conservative with my ingredients.
Oye, esta es tu oportunidad de preguntar sobre técnicas cocteleras.
You mean I should ask him for some professional pointers? All right. Perhaps he'll do.
Nos gustaría preguntarte sobre tus técnicas de preparación de cócteles.
Yeah, aren't Aren't you trying to find new mixing inspiration? I'm also trying some new recipes out. Maybe we can exchange some ideas.
Oh, why, I'd be honored. No problem at all.
However, for the ingredients, we must use the ones I've just collected. I have lizard tails, butterfly dust, fish scales, and slime condensate.
We need to use these materials, huh? Well, I guess it's time for me to expand my repertoire as well. Let's go back to the winery. I have some basic mixing tools there.
You mean we have to go to Dawn Winery? Couldn't we also go to Angel's Share? They should have a full range of mixing tools.
Well, you are the bartender at the Cat's Tail, right? Given that the Cat's Tail and Angel's Share are competitors, it would be rather inappropriate if you were to mix drinks there. That would probably cause quite a bit of trouble for Margaret as well. Besides, there are many loyal patrons at Angel's Share. With your reputation, it'd cause quite a commotion if you were to be seen mixing drinks there. In any case, I wouldn't recommend going to Angel's Share. Besides, the winery's close by. There's no need for us to go so far.
Es como si hubiera estado practicando ese discurso.
Speaking of the winery, won't that guy Elzer be there?
Elzer? Sure, he'll be there. But he's been busy lately taking care of guild matters. Why do you ask?
Just as long as he's not around. Our little exchange here is between just the two of us. It'd be best if others don't get involved. Except for the traveler here. We've been out collecting ingredients together. He's kind of like my assistant. He'll be allowed to participate.
Fine by me. Shall we get going?
Si me dieran una mora por cada vez que me han dicho asistente.
Oh, you're here. Look, I've already prepared all the tools we need. Sure, they're a little basic, but they should do just fine. I've also prepared a top-shelf bottle of dandelion wine to use as a drink base. Oh, I've also heard that you don't like to see people drink too much, am I right? So today, we'll strictly just exchange techniques. There will be no talk of drinking, and even if we try the drinks, we'll just only have a little taste. How's that sound?
Fine, I suppose. These tools will suffice.
¿Cómo preparaste tantas cosas con anticipación?
Well, we've always been hoping to invite Diona to our winery to instruct us on her techniques of mixing drinks. Though the preparations have been made, we've just never had the chance. So how could I not be fully prepared now that she's willing to come today? Oh, and to keep things fair, we'll need an impartial judge.
Well, we have the honorary knight.
Yes, but he doesn't look...
Lo sé, no parezco tener la edad suficiente.
So honest and forthcoming. You are, after all, the honorary knight of the Knights of Favonius. What impressive discipline. Then who could we find to be the judge?
Connor! There you are! I've been looking for you. What are you doing here?
Elzer, your timing couldn't be any more perfect. I'm about to have a little mixing competition with Diona here.
What? Really? That's great. Would it be all right if I stayed to observe?
Actually, we're looking for a judge. Would you be free to help us out?
Why, I'd be delighted. It'd be an honor to have an opportunity to have a taste of Diona's craft.
Han estado planeando esto desde hace tiempo.
What's that old booze sponge Elzer doing here? He doesn't think that I'm here to collaborate with them, does he?
¿Colaborar con ellos?
Don't you know? Elzer used to always show up at the Cat's Tail. Every time he came, he would always be sweet-talking me, trying to get me to work with Dawn Winery to come up with some sort of new drink. He needs to know that that'll never happen. Not until I figure out how to make the most terrible drink in the world.
So then, shall we begin, Diona?
Sure, but like I said before, this is an exchange of techniques as bartenders. Anyone not involved should stay away.
What is that supposed to mean?
Elzer, why don't you just take a break over there? We'll bring over the drinks once they're finished.
Wait, but I was...
Elzer, just...
Se les va a entonecer la cara con tantas insinuaciones faciales.
Oh, right. I shouldn't disturb the mixing process. I'll be over there. Just let me know if you need me.
All right, since I invited you here, I'll begin. Lizardtail's bitter nature will ruin the alcohol's texture and taste. We should soak it in distilled spirits first to remove the bitterness, then add it to the dandelion wine later as flavoring. Slime condensate in small amounts could improve the texture, but not too much, otherwise the alcohol might start to coagulate. The smell of these fish scales is way too strong. There's no way it could go in a drink. And is butterfly dust even edible? Oh well. Let's start mixing and see what we end up with.
Connor se apresura a preparar la bebida.
And voila, it's done. Elzer, if you could please do the honors?
The color and presentation, it looks very interesting. Let me have a try. Upon an initial taste, the impact of the distilled spirits mixed with the refreshing dandelion wine along with a hint of bitterness all work to accentuate the distinct flavor of the drink. And this slightly thicker texture, it really is a memorable drink. Yes, not bad, Connor. Looks like you finally found the right inspiration to guide your mixing techniques.
It's all thanks to Diona. If she hadn't asked for this little exchange of skills and provided all the ingredients, then I'd probably still be confined to my old techniques and usual ingredients. However, I wasn't able to find a way to use the butterfly dust and fish scales. Seems that my creativity is still quite limited.
No worries. Not everyone possesses Diona's genius intuition and techniques. No need to be so hard on yourself.
So we actually made something good out of these ingredients. Do you remember all the techniques he used? The process wasn't too complicated. Next, all we have to do is follow the same steps, but mess them all up. All right, first you can try making a drink using the same techniques.
¿Por qué no lo haces tú?
Because observation and experimentation come first when a professional bartender is faced with a new mixing technique. As my assistant, you must try your best to make a horrible, terrible-tasting drink. Meanwhile, I'll watch closely and see if there's any room for improvement.
¿Por qué no usamos
Diona's
mocos?
going to be making the next drink for us, right?
I just can't wait to see what she'll be making.
Como si uno terminara la oración del otro.
Sure, but before I do, let's allow my assistant to have a try. He's also very interested in mixing drinks.
Is he a bartender as well? Ooh, aren't we lucky? We're in for a treat. Please, this way. All the materials and tools are
¿No te me van a
already
hacer
prepared.
cosas?
You may start when you're ready.
God fucking damn it. Primero, Connor remojó la cola de lagarto en destilado de licor, luego agregó el destilado de licor al vino de integral. ¿Cómo arruinamos este paso? Poner el vino de integral, remojar la cola de lagarto en el licor, luego agregar el licor al vino... No, pues poner toda la cola de lagarto directamente en el vino de diente de león.
Huh. They added the whole lizard tail without distilling it. Is this some kind of new mixing technique?
Yes, nicely done. Just make everything a total mess.
Siguiente paso, Connor solo añadió un pequeño pedazo de condensado de slime en la mezcla. ¿Cómo podría empeorarla? Añadir todo el condensado de slime.
That's it. That's it. This'll definitely be the
Es
worst
que-
drink ever.
You
Su
put
mentalidad tan solo
all
es...
of it in? What kind of a drink is this?
Por último, parece que con no añadió nada de polvo de mariposa ni de escamas de pescado. ¿Cómo podría empeorar esto? Añadir todo el polvo de mariposa y las escamas de pescado.
That's right. Add all of love it. This drink is just about ready.
Es que, o sea, por eso, o sea, no porque
All
hagas,
right, Elzer. Could you please do the honors for this one as well?
no porque hagas una bebida asquerosa con alcohol significa que la gente va a probarla. Si tú haces una bebida desagradable con alcohol y la gente la prueba, no le va a gustar y va a probar las que ya existen, que ya son buenas. No porque les traigas una nueva bebida asquerosa significa que el resto del alcohol sea así. Solo van a recordar esa bebida en específico asquerosa. Mejor plan sería hacer bebidas sin alcohol que sean más deliciosas que ¿cómo se dice? Bebidas sin alcohol más deliciosas que las de alcohol para precisamente darles a entender eso, ¿no? O sea, no sé, es extraño. Ajá.
On second thought, Connor, I think you should taste this, unique drink. Who knows? Maybe you'll find some more inspiration for your mixing.
Bebidas.
Right.
El condensado de slime se ha combinado con el vino, mientras que la cola del lagarto se ha expandido y ahora flota sobre la bebida. El polvo de mariposa está esparcido por todas partes, y algunas escamas de pescado se han hundido en el fondo del vaso.
I'm sorry, but this drink is way too creative for me. I'm afraid I couldn't stomach it.
Yes, this drink is, very creative. Connor, I think you should taste it.
Looks like it worked. All we have to do is mess up every step of a professional mixing method, and we end up with an absolutely terrible drink. Yes, this is a splendid drink you've made. However, I'm afraid we can't serve it to customers like this. Here, hand me the drink. Let's keep the alcohol and dump all the other ingredients. I'll use that as a base to mix a new drink. First, I'll chop the lizard tail into slices. Then, soak it in the drink. Next, add the slime condensate and stir. Then, leave it to settle for a bit. Finally, we sprinkle the butterfly dust and... Oh, wait! I almost forgot the fish scales. Let's add it to the drink along with the mucus from the jar. And then we stir. Come on, be dreadful, be awful, be absolutely disgusting!
Elzer, Diona is mixing a drink, right?
I've never seen such a technique before, but it is Diona after all. She must have her own way, I suppose.
Ya se apresuró a preparar la bebida.
And we're done. This specialty drink will be the first blow in tearing down the lies of the alcohol industry. Please, have a taste. Come and realize your empty delusions of alcohol.
Whoa! This taste! Why, I've never had anything like it.
Let me try. What a splendid drink! Though the bitterness of an entire lizard tail is quite potent, it is perfectly complemented by the refreshing and sour flavor of the dandelion wine. In addition, the fish scales that were broken up during the stirring process have lost all their fishiness after soaking in the alcohol. The remaining flavor somehow enriches the taste of the drink. The texture of all the slime condensate after fully absorbing all the alcohol has become rich and dynamic. And lastly, the pinch of butterfly dust adds a finishing touch that makes this drink perfect. It is sensational both visually and in taste. A true display of craftsmanship.
What?
The drink I made earlier isn't even worth mentioning compared to this one. And I thought my drink was inspiring.
Stop joking around! You two must have drunk so much that your nose and tongue have lost their senses!
De hecho, hizo dos pasos diferentes. Nosotros no mezclamos nada, no tanto como ella, y ella todavía la cola del lagarto no la echó directa al vino de diente de león, sino que ¿cómo ¿Cómo dijo? ¿Destiló? En realidad, la bebida huele muy bien.
Impossible! After all I've done? How is it that my drink still tastes great? I must not have messed up enough somewhere. Please, use this drink as your base and try making your drink again. Whatever you do, just make it disgusting!
Sobre el método, el primer paso es sumergirla en el vino, entonces directamente, ajá. Lo siguiente, removerlo y dejarlo reposar. Añade que te deja de ser cansado de slime, remueve y deja reposar. Pequeña cansado de slime, deja reposar y después bátelo. Luego hay que espolvorear. Un montón. Porque mencionó que estaban, se deshacen, ¿no?
Yuck! What is this smell? The pungent fishy smell? Sticky slime condensate? Ew! And spongy lizard tail? And not to mention the butterfly dust everywhere. No, you didn't really follow the process we discussed. It seems that you've actually got quite a knack for this. All right, let's show this to Elzer and Connor.
Ooh, is this another one of Diona's new drinks? Ugh, what is this? Even if you purposely tried to botch it, it'd still be hard to make something as hideous as this. No, keep it away from me, please. Just take that somewhere else.
Huh? What's wrong? This is Diona's specialty drink, right? Let me try. Oh, you are Diona's assistant after all. Your craft must be ahead of the curve. So far ahead of the curve that I don't feel so good. Sorry, I'm just gonna go over there. Oh.
No puede ser tan mala. ¿O sí?
In my personal and honest opinion, this drink is absolutely terrible. Aren't you supposed to be Diona's assistant? The drinks that she makes are out of this world. You use the same ingredients and followed nearly the same mixing process, but how is it that the drinks she makes are never bad?
It's true. No matter what new and unusual ingredients she uses, Diona has never disappointed a single customer.
¿En qué momento regresó este tipo?
If you don't believe me, you can ask anyone who's ever gone for a drink in Mondstadt. There's not a single soul that doesn't reminisce about your specialty drinks. All it takes is a single sip, and you wish that you could drink it for the rest of your life.
Drink? For the rest of your life?
Yeah, and the most impressive part of it all is the never-ending list of new ingredients that you are using. No matter what kind of ingredients it may be, if you make it, it'll be delicious.
Delicious.
After all, you are the genius bartender of Mondstadt, an originator of unique drinks, and the pinnacle of... Huh? Diona, are you all right?
No,
Ellos piensan que elogiándola.
Did I really? Sorry, I couldn't control myself.
No, stop. Stop joking around. I can make a drink that tastes like that. Here, watch this. Give me that drink you just made. I'll show you. I'm gonna add all the remaining ingredients. Lizard tails, fish scales, mucus, and the slime condensate. And stir. Come on. Be dreadful. Be awful. Be absolutely disgusting. It can't be that hard. Done! My all-new specialty. And this time...
Oh my, what a fragrance!
And the color.
What is this delightful smell? It's like a whole new sensation for me.
What is this unique coloring? It's another perfect drink.
Stop joking around! You two old drunks!
La especialidad definitiva. No bromen, ustedes dos borrachos. ¿En serio pudo hacer la asquerosa bebida que hicimos en algo delicioso? Porque me cuesta creer eso. Me hace pensar que es algo a lo tipo... what the... Todo era Noel. Sí, me hace pensar que es algo a lo tipo como Asaja, que tiene la habilidad de ver las memorias de las rocas. O la astrología, que Diona tiene una especialidad para todo lo que... ¿cómo era el nombre del rey Midas? Que todo lo que tocaba era oro. Pues algo similar, ¿no? Me hace pensar más en la teoría de que existe otra clase de energía o poder elemental en este mundo. Y vaya que, a pesar de que es solo una línea, es bastante larga. God damn, es lo que ella dijo. Sí, wow. Vaya, se sintió como la de Bárbara. A pesar de que son 5 finales, son muy largos. Bastante largos. Ok. Recuerdos del encuentro, la especialidad definitiva. Pues debo decir que el que más me gustó fue Fiesta de Gatos. Porque este es como que el contraste malo, este también es el contraste malo. La idea especial de Diona nos ayudó un poquito a entender de dónde viene y su relación con su padre y que quede bien con su padre. Bueno, su padre quede bien con ella. Y está bonito. Pero en general... Esto es como que un poquito más humorístico, pero sí lo sentí muy extenso, la especialidad definitiva. Se sintió muy largo para un solo final, ¿me explico? Digo, está bien, pero yo lo sentí demasiado largo para pues que solo fuera eso en sí, ¿no? Como que era muy... eh, no puedo hacer bebidas malas y lo prolongaron, pero como un chiste que quieres que ría la gente y a la primera vez que lo cuentas no se ríe. Entonces sigues buscando formas de meter tu chiste y pues nomás no. Caray. Buena experiencia directa. Ya de la UEFA Champions League de PlayStation. Ya caray, como que mándales un WhatsApp. Pero sí, creo que la que más me gustó fue Fiesta de Gatos, porque fue un poquito más conocer a Diona. Cómo es su personalidad, cómo es recelosa, y pues hacerla sentir bien de que ella es especial, ¿no? De que sin ella y sus bebidas la taberna no sería nada. Pero bueno, creo que diría que Fiesta de Gatos es mi favorita. De ahí en fuera, ya hicimos todo el resto, lo hicimos bastante bien. Y espero... y utiliza de la libertad. Ok. Y pues, espero que les haya gustado. Nos vemos en el siguiente episodio de Genshin Impacto, que va a ser Encuentros con Noel. Y pues nada, hasta Bye.